welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys the best mid-game money making methods you can do to earn a ton of coins before the new update basically. And before we get into it, make sure you leave a like, subscribe and notifications to see more of my videos. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button because it's really helping me out to barrel towards 400 subscribers. So yeah, let's go. So basically what you want to do to start with is I'm going to show you a good method I've recently realised how good it is, and basically what you want to do is you want to look for when there's a Jacob's event. Right now there is one. I think it just must have just started. I could probably do some of it right now, but basically what you want to do is you want to get yourself a decent hoe. Now this doesn't have to necessarily be the best hoe for it. You don't need one of these hoes, but it would definitely help you quite a lot. But if you do the farming event, this is very loud. If you do your farming event and then you work on that, and eventually, once you finish, you'll probably get bronze. If you probably not in sugarcane if you don't have the hoe, but as long as you get bronze, you'll do a very, very well for yourself. I'd suggest some crops like potato, wheat, or carrot or something if you have a farm, because lots of people don't grind those ones. Whereas nether wart and sugarcane are quite difficult to do. Even cocoa bean, I can do this with just a regular harvesting 5, or not even harvesting 5 axe. So yeah, cocoa bean's quite easy. But yeah, that's basically what you have to do, and all you want to do then is you get your Jacob's tickets and you get your rewards from farming. So you probably get, like, if you did a cane wheel, it would be like 2 or 3 enchanted cane, which sell for a good amount of coins, like 150k, and then plus the 100k from Jacob's tickets. You've spent 10 to 15 minutes because you don't have to do the whole event, and you've got yourself 200k, which is very, very nice. It can make you a decent amount of coins. Obviously you can't do it every single day, but you could just be farming the whole time if you have a big enough farm, or you could do something else, like one of the next methods I'm going to show you. So, things that have gone up are actually quite a lot of the items you're going to need to craft stuff. So, for example, glassite jewels. Now, the way you want to get those is basically you have to go down to the wall where the glassite mobs spawn. Glassite mobs, you see, people are probably already doing it, but once you get a thingy, they will sell for a good amount. Now, these are used to get the bejeweled handles. There used to be a lot more actually, but probably when new stuff comes out, it will likely be a good amount. You see, this guy with the Hyperion is doing it, and it must be decent then. So another way you can do it is obviously sorrows. They're very difficult to grind. I don't know if they're even any good anymore for money, but the way I like to do it instead is this is more of a mid-game method, obviously. So what I'd suggest you do is you head up here, and I can't remember exactly where it is. It's somewhere over here. But yeah, if you head over here, I think it is, there is a bunch of guys called treasure hunters. Now these treasure hunters will drop a good amount of, they rarely drop some treasurite. Now, if you get that treasurite drop, it will sell for a good amount of coins, and you can possibly make some money off of that. So I got a salmon opal. That's not the drop I want, but that is a decent drop anyway. I don't think this sells for anything though. It's like the longest description in the game. So yeah. That is very interesting, and you can do this method quite a lot, and it's really awesome. So, another method I want to talk about is using the Bestiary, which is something I feel like hasn't been talked about very much. It's mainly just it's just been forgotten about since the update, because obviously a lot of people haven't done it too much. But the way you want to do this is, so you probably, if you're mid game enough, you will have most of these to a decent level, and you probably have about bestiary milestone around 10 or something. And what you want to do, if you grind this up, make sure every other level you'll get 1,000,000 combat XP. So make sure you're putting that into a good pet. Now, what I suggest you do is you buy yourself a fresh pet, maybe a legendary, something that people want. I don't exactly know, maybe like an elephant or something, if you have a good amount of coins, or maybe something lower down, maybe a tiger or a wolf or something like that. And once you level that thing up, I'd suggest a combat pet, because obviously they'll get more XP. But if you do need XP on something else, maybe a blue whale, you could put a combat XP boost on it, and you'll get a good amount of XP. So, and then what you want to do is you want to sell that pet back to the auction house. Now, the reason you do this with a low level pet is because level 1 to level 70 is probably only about a million XP depending on rarity, and but level 70 to level 100 is like double that. So it's deceptive because people don't think about like how much XP is needed for each level. So if you sell on at 70, it could get something similar to about 85, which is a very different amount of XP. So yeah, do something like that. And also, if you're just grinding skills generally, I suggest, especially if you're doing alchemy, alchemy can be a little bit expensive. Not really anymore because you don't have to use enchanted sugar cane. I just use enchanted sugar because it gives almost the most XP, I'd say. But yeah, you basically want to do get yourself a sheep pet. I think is the best one. You could maybe go for a parrot pet, but I don't think many people have parrot pets. So yeah, that's basically what you want to try and do. And yeah, it's really awesome. Now, the best, and I don't care what you say, but the best money making method is minions, and you have to sort out your minion setup early on as possible. Now, in the early game, you'll probably be using minions like mining minions and stuff like that, because you can use a regular compactor. So you want to definitely work your way up to super compactors, so you can put them in snow or clay. I recently did a test, and snow minions do make slightly more money, but clay minions can be very close and can be useful if you just need XP. So yeah, that's always a very good consideration to make. What XP you need from these minions, and also you definitely want to try and get super compactors in all of your minions, as well as enchanted lava buckets, or even magma buckets or plasma buckets, I think they're called. And yeah, that's basically what the ones you want to use. I don't think quartz minions are very good. I should probably pick these up because they're not really any good anymore. They were good for a while, but I do definitely recommend the gravel minion because it has been very good for me and stuff like that. But yeah, cool. That's a lot of methods. So I might do another video on some update stuff when it finally does come out, but it was delayed, so unfortunately that will have to wait a few days. But yeah, that's good for today. So if you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications to see more of my videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.